The next event up on the track is the men's under-18 4x400 metres.
National record for this, 3:14.39. It's an average of 48.59, which that's tough.
Yep.
That's very tough.
WA athlete there. Wigmore looked pretty serious. He's in the zone. He's concentrating. Bell from New South Wales.
I think Bell might have won the individual. I think it would have been close to maybe the under-18s 400. Got close to a medal. So New South Wales going hard early. Samuel Warner out on the outside from Queensland. He got a bronze in the 400. So some of these states putting out their best athletes first to really set themselves up with a good lead.
Definitely, and obviously these team managers would have looked at the teams from the other states and assessed how they are and where to put their runners to best utilise those abilities. And obviously Queensland and New South Wales have thought, hey, let's get our best out there. Let's see if we can put a good foot forward and see if we can build a little bit of lead. Because as you saw from Queensland, one good leg, get that gap out in front. Sometimes it's hard to peg that back.
Now, it's probably going to be very even between Queensland and New South Wales at the moment. We'll see when they change the baton. They do have to go past the finish line quite close, as it looks like Queensland changed the baton. Not the smoothest change you've ever seen in a 4x4, but they got the baton clean, and that's what we want to see. Now, when you say team managers making up this team, it was actually myself and Leanne, our head team manager, organising this 4x4. So if it works out, it was all me. If it doesn't, it was Leanne. Hopefully she's not listening. She's just down there cheering on the Queenslanders and the other states. But
I'll be sure to let her know that you did say that.
No, that's very cool.
But Queensland still got the gap. They've got 3 or 4 metres, starting to open that up a little bit. The Queensland athlete, he's kicked here. And as we see, Victoria...
It's our 800-metre specialist, Riley Wommel there. Put the 800-metre specialist. He's used to cutting in. Sometimes that can be tricky to a sprinter, but Victoria...
Here comes Foster from Victoria, having a great run. He's got the glasses on. It's the evening, but it's making him run fast this evening.
Very Warner-esque, you say, coming down the home straight, looking very nice and tall.
Hands off now. This is a race on here now. Queensland, Victoria, got a gap over New South Wales and WA.
This is what's exciting about a 4x4. Usually when you go into a 400, you've got your race model, you know what you've got to do, where you want to do it, but when it comes to a 4x4 in a time like this, that could just go out the window.
Most certainly can. As we see, go across the line, Queensland, Victoria, New South Wales, WA, that's how they'll be lined up at the finish line for the fourth runners.
So it's Powell versus Horsburgh here, Queensland versus New South Wales. Powell looking strong. But so is Horsburgh in the inside. It's Queensland for Victoria. This is going to come down to the final leg. This is going to be very, very exciting. New South Wales is not out of it yet either.
No, they've got Doris on the last leg.
Oh, good change there from Victoria. Let's see who can hold the inside.
Not a great changeover on New South Wales.
No, very wide.
Doris has got some work to do here, but he's the quality athlete.
Oh, very unfortunate for Queensland. Injured his hamstring, and Victoria out in front. Doris now chasing him home, and Doris might come in here for the gold medal.
There you go. Third to first. He's taken him. He's made up this complete stagger and mark on the Victorian athlete. He's got to go past him around the bend here and move away. He's powering away. Be interesting to see if the Victorian athlete may have saved anything to come home down this final straight. But
he certainly has.
Great.
He saved something else here. Dilly De Silva versus Jordan Doris. De Silva versus Doris. This is going to be a cracking finish. De Silva trying to get back. Doris holding on. And he's going to do enough, taking it out. What an excellent run there from Doris. He'd only run the 800 metres earlier today. Took it out. I know Dilly De Silva was there in the 400 hurdles earlier as well. But excellent work there. It's good to see so many of these distance guys. It's not just 400 runners over the 4x4. The 4 hurdlers, the 8 runners, they're all just as strong as each other.
Yep. And sometimes you have to utilise athletes in other events. It's not just a thing where you've got 400 runners here all be able to step out on the track and run. Sometimes you do have to dip into the 200 runners, the 4 hurdlers, the 800 runners to make a quality team. And obviously New South Wales have done that. It's a shame to see the Queensland athlete go down. Obviously, that's something you never want to see
not at
in
all.
A race.
Not being a Queensland team manager either.
Yeah, no. Obviously, we do hope that the Queensland athlete is okay. We've got the medical staff obviously going out there now, and they'll tend to him.